Welcome back to Mass Appeal. Every year, St. George Cathedral offers thousands of visitors from far and near the best in traditional Greek food, pastries, music, dancing, and old-fashioned Greek hospitality. So joining us to share more about the details of Glendi 2014, Christine Sandilis. This weekend is supposed to be one of the highlights, isn't it?
It is. It's the highlight of the year for us.
So a little bit of something for everybody. It's been in the works for so long. What can everybody out there expect?
They can expect a really great time, a great weekend, and we're hoping that everybody will come out Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We've got live music. We've got dancers performing. We have fabulous food, desserts. People are right now skewering thousands of lamb kebabs by hand, and they've been marinating, so we've got a lot of great things going on this weekend.
And Greek food, I've been on record saying this a lot, it's one of those foods that in the Valley you can't go out and get a lot of. There's not a ton of Greek restaurants here in the Valley, so this is a great opportunity to get your fill of Greek food, and today we're making an example of that. We're making baklava. Baklava.
This is one of our most it's a famous staple.
And people come far and wide to get this baklava specifically. This baklava,
it's outstanding. So the first thing we're going to do is you have to make the syrup the day before. So the syrup consists of 5 cups of sugar, a cup and a half of honey, 2.5 cups of water, and a lemon and cinnamon sticks.
Do you mind if I smell it?
Oh, it's outstanding.
I was going to say, this is something you put in your tea or something. I'm going to...
And one of the, a really special treat as a young kid, when your mom made the syrup, you got to take the lemon ring.
Oh, it's the prize. If you've been good, you get the lemon?
You get the lemon ring, and you get to suck the honey out of that lemon ring.
All right, well, this is what I'm doing during every commercial break today. So to make the baklava, we start the phyllo dough. The phyllo dough. Now, I like this phyllo dough because it is easy to work with. Good.
And you have to make sure that it doesn't get dried out. And hopefully I didn't get it dried out.
See, that's the tricky part about phyllo dough, especially it gets even harder under the hot lights of Studio 1A.
But if you keep it covered, you should be good. And to start the baklava, you butter the bottom of a pan and you layer 12 sheets on the bottom. So I've started this. I've got a layer. I'm going to show you how you layer this. And this is super easy.
Oh, we're doing half.
In half. So it fits right in.
Easy.
Easy.
After 12 rolls on bottom.
12 on the bottom. After you've done that, that's when you start layering your nuts. Your nuts are going to be crumbled. You're going to have 2 heaping teaspoons of cinnamon.
Oh, sounds good to me.
Mixed in this.
And these are they walnuts?
These are walnuts. You can do walnuts and pecans or just straight walnuts.
Okay.
And you have to chop them, you know, a medium.
Yeah, you maybe do a couple pulses and a Cuisinart or something like that.
And then you sprinkle them, making sure that you get all the corners so you have every piece.
Nothing worse than a piece without any nuts on it. You have to make sure you spread it throughout. Now, this is the baklava, but there's so many other really good dishes. What are some of the crowd favorites, would you say?
I would say, well, baklava is #1.
Yeah, of course.
But this is called a dipla. This is a very...
Dipla?
Dipla.
Dipla.
And they are strips of dough that it's a very special technique. When they fry them, they have to twist them to create this shape. Oh my God, and then they're drizzled with the syrup, and nuts are sprinkled on top.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Now, this is just a dessert sampling.
This is a sampling of the desserts.
Now, as much as I would love to come to the festival and only eat dessert, I should probably have an appetizer, maybe a main dish. What are some of the most popular apps?
Spanakopita, spinach pie.
Ooh, okay.
Outstanding. Tiropita, which is the cheese pie. Pasticcio is a fan favorite. It is like our Greek lasagna. It's layered with the bechamel sauce, the pasta, the ground beef, and it's really delicious.
How do you get people to leave? I would buy a 3...
They waddle out is what happens.
Yeah, you need some sort of cart. So now we're sprinkling the nuts on this, and then
we're gonna keep layering until we're done with the nuts, until we're up to the top, and then we're going to put another 12 layers of just phyllo and butter.
So how many layers go in the middle between the layers of nut?
When you're done with your nuts. You know you're done when you're done with your nuts.
And
you'll have about 10 more sheets on top. Then you cut it, and I'll show you quickly.
Okay, well, you know, you keep layering.
I'll keep layering.
And we have a neat story because this is... Welcome back to Mass Appeal. We're back with Christine Sandos. We're talking not only baklava and how darn delicious it is, but also Glendi Greek Festival, because it's coming up this weekend.
This weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And there's going to be everything there.
Absolutely.
We have entertainment, we have food, we have drink, we have dancing, a little bit of something for everybody.
We even have a huge tag sale.
I'm sorry, what?
We have in the basement, we have people who have donated, and it is enormous. So there's something for everyone there.
And there's going to be tours of the church all weekend long,
tours of the church.
Iconography workshops.
Yes.
Lots of stuff going on. And most importantly, for someone who loves food like me, there's going to be delicious desserts and main dishes. So we've been making baklava. Now, we skipped ahead a little bit, and the intriguing part about this dish is that you cut it before you put it in the oven.
You cut it before you put it in the oven. Before you cook it, you spritz it with one quick spritz from up above of water.
Really?
Yeah, and it helps the phyllo stay crispy.
Oh, because there is something special about phyllo dough and baklava when you cook it. It flakes off in your mouth.
It does. It's delicious.
So at what temperature and for how long?
350 for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, but about an hour. And then when you take it out, the trick to baklava, if you don't want the phyllo to turn soggy, is you put the cold syrup that you made the day before onto the piping hot baklava, because that allows the syrup to absorb and not get doughy.
It
doesn't get, it
seeps into it.
It seeps in, it sucks it all up, and it doesn't let the phyllo get crispy. It keeps it crispy.
It seems to me like anyone can make baklava, but this is the mystery ingredient. So if people missed it a few minutes ago, what goes into this?
5 cups of sugar, a cup and a half of honey, and 2.5 cups of water, lemon and cinnamon.
And then if your child's been good, or if you have a special friend, you can give them the lemon. And let them suck on the lemon, and it tastes amazing. So we put this in the oven. It looks like this. Oh, so good. One more time, give us the details on Glendi.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, lots of dancing, lots of food, and lots of fun.
Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you want to go to mymassappeal.com, all of the information is there. It's a pleasure having you here. You got to come back sometime. Make some more Greek food?
Absolutely.
That is what I'm talking about, and if you want this recipe one more time, just go to mymassappeal.com.